Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, your favorite content creator is back once again to voice his opinion. So, what are we talking about today? Well, I don't plan for this to be a long one, I hope. I kind of just got showed this piece of information and I decided to make a quick video on it just to share my opinions and kind of go into something that's interesting and just kind of say how I'm vindicated because I'm reacting to Overwatch again. You know, it's no surprise. I'm not trying to hide it. I am going to play the game again to test it out because it does seem like they're changing things. Now, am I going in hoping to play this for a long time? I hope not. I don't know. And I should be crucified. I know. I'm the biggest Overwatch hater. But I'm also the biggest person to give things a chance and be tempted by magical girl skins. I'll be honest, that's the main reason why I'm getting back into it. But they also have loot boxes. Now, I thought the loot boxes were going to be shit. And I'm assuming in some world this might be a mistake, this might be a bug, this maybe could get fixed, because I wouldn't put it past Blizzard to really, make this kind of oopsie whoopsie at the start here. But this is a screenshot from Aspen, and she was opening up chests. I don't know if she bought them or not, because I don't know how fast you earn them. And this goes into another topic involving XQC, ironically enough, one of Twitch's biggest creators. She got what I'm assuming to be a paid Reaper skin for his weapons, right? If this is actually in the loot pool, I will be shocked that they're offering premium cosmetics from the shop in here. Now, granted, what are they going to offer? And this was my main question, right? Number one, how fast can you get them? Number two, will they actually have good shit, or will they just have crap in the boxes and keep the good shit in the shop for you to buy? There's no way, like, I can't imagine them being this fair, because this kind of fucks over your previous player base too. And as we can see by the first comment here, by Rival OW, I paid money for this. What the fuck? And obviously there's other people saying I didn't even know Overwatch started doing weapon skins, which is ironic. But I don't want to go too far down because I'm scared what we'll see on Twitter. But regardless, right? This brings up a good question of, are they fucking over the previous player base by offering paid stuff that people could buy in loot boxes? Yes and no, because obviously there's going to be people like Aspen who maybe get lucky, right? And there will be people who get lucky if these are actually in the box and this isn't a mistake, which, again, if that's the case, I'm shocked, and I will give Overwatch their credit. In a way, they are fucking over the old people, but in a way, they're not, because what are you paying for? You're paying to get an item directly. If it's thrown into a gacha loot pool, you have no guarantee. If I wanted to get this and I was doing it purely through loot boxes, good fucking luck, right? Because I'm assuming the loot pool is ginormous. So you're basically paying to get it guaranteed, and the loot boxes are just like a completely random chance at almost anything. Who knows what almost anything means, though. But this really does leave probably a sour taste in people's mouths who bought this. But at the same time, they bought it and they probably saved a lot of money if they wanted it, because it's easy and way better to just buy what you want directly than rely on loot boxes, unless you're crazy like me. But this also goes into like a different topic of, they used to have loot boxes, right? And as I always say, and I feel vindicated, this is another reason why I want to make this video, Overwatch always, Overwatch 2 more specifically, always just copies Overwatch 1 and just brings back old ass shit. And they either do it the same exact way or worse. I want to be proven wrong with loot boxes, because if they actually have weapon skins, that means these loot boxes are kind of better than the old ones. Who knows what the rates are. But regardless, right? This could be the one instance where they actually prove me wrong, where they add loot boxes in and they're somehow a little bit better than they were in 1, which I'll be shocked at. But this brings up the good question with XQC. XQC is a person who had a bunch of fucking loot boxes. Like, I'm assuming probably over 3,000. I don't remember the exact number. And Overwatch auto-opened them for him when they basically said no more loot boxes. And I believe XQC said he's considering suing them, because now that loot boxes are back, it's like, hey, what the fuck, right? Now, I don't know if that has any legal grounds. I'm not a lawyer, despite working for some a little bit ago. I do think it's very interesting, though, that we're dealing in the era of just fully online. And this kind of goes into a lot of other topics, which I don't want to get to in this video. I want this to be quick. But, this kind of goes into the topics of, like, what do you own if they could just take away things? And we have other games, like Destiny 2, where they literally take away whole-ass DLCs that you paid for and then give it back later and call it an update. Similar to kind of what Overwatch is doing. And it's ironic because they were both Blizzard games. But this is where, if the argument they have is, oh, we don't want people to hoard the old chests and then, wait till this day and get everything. First of all, I think the population for that is so low. I don't think everyone has XQC level chests. But also, number two, and this is kind of what League did, and it's ironic because League is in a lot of hot water because they're also removing their chest system while Overwatch is adding theirs back, and it actually might be good in Overwatch's case, which again, I'm just so shocked by. And I'll fully admit, if I'm wrong, right? But this is where they could go the League route and just say, okay, these are the old chests, they're not going to have any of the new cosmetics. Any new chests you earn after this will. And I think from a coding standpoint, that's easily done, at least from what League showed, despite their monetization practices now. But regardless, I'm just so shocked that this is something that's in the game, and this kind of gives me, and I know I'm scared to say this, and I should get crucified for this, but this gives me a slight glimmer of hope that things might be going a little bit, shockingly enough, in the way of the players. Now, can you get every weapon? Are there certain weapon skins that you can only get from the boxes? And not only, because obviously you can always buy them directly, which I think is the right way too. You should be able to buy things directly, and you should have a loot pool system where you could randomly get anything, because the shop rotates, and I think that's the best of both worlds, right? And, you know, that's coming from someone who is kind of addicted to gambling, although I'm never going to spend money on it. So, I think overall, I'm very shocked by this, and I'm curious to see. And if you're curious to see too, hop by the stream at twitch.tv/Tecnics channel and tell me what you think, or in the comments below. Is it good? Is it bad? Have you played Overwatch? Have you seen the new loot system? Is Overwatch going to fix this? If they fix this, if they call this like a bug and they fix this shit, I'm going to be pissed. Because I expected chests to be bad, and if they're actually good, but it's a bug, I'm going to be furious, but it's going to be nothing new. Like, I should have expected. I shouldn't get my hopes up too much. But either way, I'm just shocked by this. I want to come on here and say, number one, I feel vindicated. Because, again, they're just reverting everything to Overwatch 1. But Overwatch 1 wasn't fully bad. There's a reason it was a success, right? And one of the things that kind of made it like that was chess. And chess seems to be better than ever. But it's just a curious thing that they kind of took away all of XQC's ones, and now they're back. But either way, I'm just shocked about this, and I'm going in with an open mind. And if you want to see me play it, hop on the stream. Hope everyone enjoyed. Eee!